Good morning from our final day in Europe. We're in Plovdiv, Bulgaria.
We're at the bus station right now trying to get back to the train station so we can get to Sofia and catch our flight to Cyprus tonight. We'll spend one night in Larnaca, Cyprus, and then catch another flight tomorrow morning into Yerevan, Armenia. It's going to be a wild travel day. If you want to see a little bit of Cyprus, a little bit of Sofia, and a little bit of Yerevan, keep watching. All of the bus rides around Plovdiv cost 1 lev, which is like 50 cents.
If you're confused on how to cross the streets around here, you have to go down below. It's not a metro station.
This is literally just under the street.
When we were on the bus, we saw that there were more than one train station. I think we're at the right one.
I definitely want a 3-in-1. Hold on. Yep.
Oh man, look at that. I dropped a little stir in there and everything.
Wow. How much?
Try it?
No, how much was this?
Yours was 70, mine was 60.
This cappuccino cost me 35 cents.
Yeah.
These little stations are literally all over the city, like multiple on one square block. Everybody uses them, so we had to try it. This is the coolest train. Class 1, coach A3. Do you want me to pick that up?
Help me.
Yeah.
I can. Oh,
Yes. Thank you.
This man needed some help.
Petro? Nice to meet you.
hey,
Nice
friend.
to meet you. I think we're just gonna choose. Maybe they kick us out, maybe they don't.
We're gonna try our very first Harry Potter cart because I think that's literally what everyone else is doing. They're just sitting wherever.
There was an older couple trying to get into the first class cart and they couldn't open the doors. It was tough. And Amber just goes, hold on, no, I got this. And just rips it open. And the man looked at me and went, whoa. Like, impressive. These tickets were $6 a piece. The train is a little over 2.5 hours. I'm not quite sure why we took the bus down.
I know, because I do the planning. The trains are very unreliable and they're known to arrive really late and to depart very late, and sometimes you can miss them altogether. This was our only early option, I think, from what I remember, to get back into town at the time we needed to catch our flight, so that's why I chose the train.
We should get into town about 9:30 and our flight's at 2, so that should give us plenty of time for any kind of delay, get through security, and hopefully get to our gate.
So they definitely do not check or care if you're sitting in your assigned seat, so sit wherever. Everyone else does it anyways.
You also don't need to print your ticket ahead of time. We have an electronic ticket, worked just fine.
This is the first time we've been on a train where the toilet actually goes directly onto the tracks below. Honestly, it doesn't even smell in here. It's really not that bad.
about 3 hours, we've arrived at the Sofia train station. I have about 7 lev left, and 3 of that is what we need to get on the metro. I think it's fascinating that we can still eat for the remainder, so about 5 lev we could have breakfast and everything. It's great. Those are my favorite kind of cities.
Nathan. It's gonna take us over an hour to get to the airport.
The Sofia metro stations are actually kind of nice, and any artifacts that they have found while digging the station, they display them in a little museum and give you all the information.
Two-line train after Cooper, continue meters. Sofia Airport. This is the final station. All passengers must exit the train.
And just like that, 4 days later, we're back again.
We got up to the gate inside, ready to check in, and the guy goes, "Wizz Air, not here." That is not the thing you want to hear. Anyways, we just have to go to a different terminal, and there's a free shuttle to get there, so.
You just want salad?
Well, I was gonna say a cappuccino too, but I really want that for 3. You didn't get your sandwich.
It's heating up.
And a nice Caesar salad. We don't have forks. No.
This was not cheap. All of this plus a sandwich was 33 euro. But we're hungry, and this is basically breakfast and lunch, so.
The whole reason we're going to Cyprus for one night is because these were the cheapest tickets we could find. They were $56. We could have flown out of Turkey straight to Armenia, but that includes a $50 visa fee per person. So this is just the way the cheapest tickets took us. I've got an aisle seat, and you already saw Nathan's back there, so we will see you in Cyprus.
We made it to Cyprus, a small island just south of Turkey. This is our 35th country.
Just outside the airport is the bus station, I think. These aren't exactly city buses, so this might not be the right spot.
We are having a really hard time trying to figure out how to get out of this airport. We don't really want to pay for a taxi. It'll be about 10 euro. It's not a terrible price for an airport, but our 2 options are a bus that we can't find or a taxi.
What is that say he's here?
Mm-hmm.
The bus number that we needed to get to our Airbnb didn't even show up on the board, so we're gonna pay for a Bolt, but we can't find him. Is this him?
Bolt, yes?
Bolt, yes.
Yep, Nathan. It's in Drumalaxia.
Yeah.
Yep.
So $9.50 to get to our Airbnb. With how I'm feeling, I would spend $30. I know Nathan wouldn't, but I would. Oh, we need food. This will be a fun night in Cyprus.
We always seem to get dropped off on like a dirt road with a bunch of barking dogs, and then our house is like a minute away and it's beautiful. Amber booked this one, so I have high hopes. Actually, what we're most stressed about is we can't get a bus for our flight tomorrow morning because it's really early, and we have no idea what's going to be available as far as taxis and Bolts go. So I think one of our only options is to just kind of wake up and wing it and hope for the best. Always look for the lockbox, then you know you're in the right spot. Holy crap. I feel like I just walked into somebody's house, but this is nice but strange. Look at this balcony. Is this whole thing ours? Holy crap, all apartment.
This is the biggest balcony.
Well, today's gonna be an interesting day. We're gonna figure out how to get into the city of Larnaca, because that's not the current city that we're in. And we're gonna go to dinner, and we're gonna come back. How you feel about all that?
I'm in a weird mood.
You don't say. That boat ride was actually $7.50, and this apartment is 23 euros a night. I'm impressed.
I am loving this fanny pack. And Nathan found a place to get fish and chips. So there's another reason to be really happy. Almost an hour has passed since we last spoke. The sun has basically set. We've at least made it to a bus stop, but we also finally got Bolt to connect, so we have a driver on the way, we think. This is my worst Airbnb choice, simply based on location.
Yeah.
It's very, very inconvenient for everything. Hello.
Hello. We are successful in making it into Larnaca, to our restaurant that we wanted to go to, but we are still very unsuccessful at knowing how we're going to get to the airport tomorrow morning. We ordered cod, fish, and chips. I think it's going to be like €8 a piece. That's not terrible, actually. I was looking at the food prices, and it didn't look too bad.
Our host happens to be an elderly man who's a little slow at responding. And I'm not one to like bombard you with messages, but I finally just got desperate and I was like, hey, I really need help getting to the airport tomorrow morning. He booked us a taxi.
Oh, really?
So got one coming at 4:45. Hopefully it's the best we can do, I think. I don't know how much it'll cost. Cyprus has been so far our biggest flop. And that's just because we're not spending enough time here and we're not seeing or literally doing pretty much anything. So
Putting some vinegar on that. We didn't order these, there's 4 of them. How perfect.
how excited are you?
I'm pretty excited. Vinegar and ketchup. This was fresh. We watched her pull the fish out of the refrigerator. She fried it right there. It's just hot. This is great. When I was asking everyone what she wanted for dinner, she said, I don't know, something healthy. Do you want fish and chips? Yeah. Different interpretations of what healthy is, I guess. It's gonna be so hot. Oh, good. That fish and chips hit the spot. We got tartar sauce with it. It was $22.80. Our plan now is to see the water, no matter how dark it is. We have to get up tomorrow at like 4, and it's 8 o'clock right now, but we're here. It's our only night, so we're gonna go.
Feels nice.
Today we are flying to Armenia. It is early, everything smells like cow poop, and I haven't seen a cow since I've been here. Right now we have a taxi scheduled to come pick us up. I hope it makes it. The airport's only like 5 minutes away, so at least there's that.
Exactly on time. Thank you. Not that I can prove it, but the taxi driver got out and opened my door, and that is a first.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That was €20, and that's about what I expected.
It relieved a lot of stress. And the fact that he showed up right on time. Thank you very much. I'm so pumped. Look at that. Whichever one has more frosting is going to be mine. And we got an avocado chicken sandwich.
This was €28, but Amber assured me that this is the last expensive meal that we're gonna have in the next month or 2, or for the foreseeable future. I think she might be right, but we'll see. There's always some surprises. Not only are we heading to Armenia, but we are heading east from now on.
That's real good.
This flight was $100 for both of us and should be our last flight in like the next 6 weeks. We're going to be taking a lot of trains, a lot of buses, and hopefully a boat. But you'll see what that is all about later.
Any priority passengers just waiting
Oh.
seats? No, you're priority.
Okay. Good morning, by the way.
Good morning.
Thank you. I'm not priority, by the way. I don't know what just happened. We're definitely not priority. I feel bad.
We did leave the tags from the first time that we were priority on this.
yeah.
I didn't even think about it. I just don't take things off. I don't have
No. Okay. Oh, look it. We get to wait outside. How nice.
to. No, we're waiting inside because we're priority.
It feels so nice out. It's beautiful. We're both stuck in the aisle, away from each other like always. We can't film out the window yet again. We will see you in Armenia. The entire row behind you is empty, so I just moved seats. I'm not sure how well I captured what was outside of this window, but I'm pretty excited.
Welcome to Armenia! We just got SIM cards in the airport. Usually we try to wait until we leave because it's a little bit cheaper, but it was 2,800 dram for 5 gigabytes and like unlimited data on a bunch of social media apps. We're only gonna be here for 9 days. That was a great deal.
It's one of the best deals we've found.
Now that we have service, our next plan is to actually have to exchange some money. I still have lira left from Turkey. Oh, somebody passed out. So we're gonna exchange some money, get on a bus, get to our hostel, drop our bags off. Amber will probably fall asleep, and then we'll go explore a little bit.
Success or no?
Well, they didn't take the Turkish lira. I'm very surprised. We're on the border with Turkey. You'd think that they would exchange Turkish lira, but they didn't. So I'll have to wait on that. 20 euro, 8,260 dram.
You only exchanged 20? Are we going to exchange more outside
I'll
of the
take
airport?
yeah, we'll go to an ATM or
Okay,
something.
okay.
But this is just to get us into town.
Okay.
This bus should cost less than $1, 75 cents to get to the center of town, and then we've got a 5-minute walk.
Cool. This day is going much better than last night in Cyprus.
We're looking for the shuttle bus. It's not an actual city bus, and it's bus 201. 300? Just wait? Okay.
What did he say?
Not a clue, but I think he said wait.
We're sitting on the bus that's going to take us into town. I think we just have to sit here until it fills up, so we might be here a minute. That's okay, because it's only 75 cents. We'll wait as long as they need. You got everything? You got your phone? That couldn't have gone any more smoothly.
Yeah, about as smooth as it goes. That was one of those buses where you just tell the driver you want to get dropped off, and then they kind of like negotiate how much it costs. I have no idea how that works, but we paid the 300 like we had read, so.
Thankfully, some kid in the back stood up and said, I'm gonna get off. And so we were like, yeah, we'll hop off with him, because I didn't know how else to ask, so that worked out. All right, on to the hostel. I'm fairly certain this hostel is our cheapest accommodation yet. It is $9 per night per bed. It's $89 for 5 nights for both of us. And we get privacy, which most hostels do not always provide. Not surprisingly, we're having a hard time finding our hostel. There's lots of hostels in the area though, so I have a feeling we're very, very close. The directions on this place are not clear whatsoever. Are you kidding me? Nathan and I each chose top box. Are you gonna make my bed for me? One of the best things about this hostel and why we chose it, for 5 nights at least, it has a privacy curtain. It's all you need. I don't mind sleeping in the same room with other people, but I like that they can't see me sleep. If you're hoping to see a little more of Yerevan in this video, you're not. You have to stay tuned and follow the next video, please. We're just gonna end it here. We need to shower, rest up, and plan what it is we're going to see and do for the next 5 days, because that's how long we are in this city. That is not all we're going to see while we're in Armenia. See you guys. Bye!